the smart city, the temple city, the cultural hub, the peaceful people, the mega stadium, the sporting extravaganza, the electrifying fans, the fun villages, the zero crime season, a safe and secure World Cup. Bhubaneswar attained a new high by conducting the world's biggest hockey festival. Featuring the world's best 16 teams, had to ensure the thrilling spectacle goes beyond the playing fields to every nook and corner of the world.
About 2 years ago, we were invited to participate in the Hockey World Tournament. I took this up with great enthusiasm.
ये हॉकी वर्ल्ड कप जब अलॉट हुआ था हमें, दैट वाज 2013, उस वक्त हमें ऑप्शन थी कहाँ जाना है, किधर जाना है। जो हमें फीलिंग उड़ीसा से आई, कोऑपरेटिव फीलिंग, जो बड़ा कोऑपरेटिव एटीट्यूड था, हेल्पफुल एटीट्यूड था, स्माइलिंग एटीट्यूड था, उसमें डिसाइड था ये वर्ल्ड कप फर्स्ट टाइम 16 टीम्स के साथ हो रहा है। आज तक 12 टीमों के साथ हुआ था। तो वेयर डू वी टेक इट, जहाँ सिक्योरिटी, सेफ्टी, एनवायरनमेंट, सारी चीज़ें सिंक्रोनाइज होकर काम करें। कहीं जगह पे पुलिस आपके साथ है तो गवर्नमेंट नहीं है, गवर्नमेंट है तो पुलिस नहीं है, तो ये कन्फ्यूजन बहुत होती थी हर जगह पे। उड़ीसा में हमें बड़ा सिंक्रोनाइज सा एटमॉस्फेयर मिला, जिसकी वजह से वी डिसाइडेड ऑन उड़ीसा।
See, when it became known that Odisha Men's Hockey World Cup is being organized in Bhubaneswar, we also geared up and had a long-term planning for the event.
And security during Hockey World Cup 2018 was a matter of pride and glory for all of them.
Run up to the event, we got some intelligence input that some organizations are planning to cause various kind of disturbances.
Both the openings, I would say. Opening at Bhubaneswar, lot of celebrities were also invited. The capacity was 10 to 12,000. The entire city wanted to watch it. The total, I would say, spectators would be about 45,000 on that very particular day. And on that day also there is a celebration going on in Cuttack, very traditional celebration, Bali Jatra, in which about 1.25 footfall every day we see. So it was a big challenge, but fortunately with lot of planning and good execution we could see both the openings seamlessly passing.
Basically what we did was to strengthen the venue security so that nothing untoward happens there, and movement side of the players and their stay, that was strengthened.
ये काउंटर टेररिस्ट स्क्वाड जो है, ये लोग एंटी टेररिस्ट एक्टिविटीज से ताल्लुक रखते हैं, तो दे आर ऑल ट्रेंड अबाउट एंटी टेररिस्ट एक्टिविटीज. दे कैन हैंडल एनी काइंड ऑफ सिचुएशंस. It happens inside Odisha like Bhubaneswar and Cuttack.
When the spotlight is on you, the responsibilities entrusted to you become heavier. Any wrong move could jeopardize the whole event.
Initially, for such mega event, any particular police establishment or district or for that matter commissionerate is not equipped with the manpower and resources. Since this is the spotlight now of the entire world, so anything that goes wrong could be highlighted. So we had lot of meetings with all the stakeholders so that there is no shortage of manpower.
The city feels safe when they have faith in those who are securing them day and night. And Odisha is a living example of this belief.
Here, it is quite a sensitive matter because especially teams coming from outside, they may not have this kind of experience when there is a militarized presence of any security forces around. So therefore, we decided that while we have adequate number of men performing various duties, but at the same time it is unobtrusive and it is without khaki domination. So keeping that in view, we have a large number of people in plain clothes. They were issued, special civil's kind of uniform so that they are identified, but at the same time, it does not look like a militarized zone.
We initially compartmentalized it into 3 zones or 3 sectors, but each sector is also interlinked. The first one was basically the crowd, the spectators coming to this stadium. Stadium has to be kept sterile. And then the players, there are about 16 teams and they will be staying in different hotels in the city. Every day they come for practice, also for the tournament. So their movement, etc. is another area. That means the players' movement, they stay in the hotel, that has to be secured. And the third and most important is also the mobility and the parking plan, because the NH is also very close by, so it has to be kept decongested.
A well-prepared security setup can help people enjoy the event without any fear.
Basically, the thing that we did was to strengthen the access control so that anybody who goes inside will be thoroughly frisked, and so that we eliminate the threat element from the crowd.
All the gates have been provided with DFMD gates and HMMD. Both ladies and gents police personnel have been provided to frisking the ladies and gents. Both the teams have been provided with other staff to make them queue so that there will be no problem.
हम नोटिस करते हैं कि बच्चे हैं, लेडीज़ भी हैं और सीनियर सिटीजन्स भी हैं, उनको कोई तकलीफ ना हो, कोई इश्यूज़ ना हो। हम एक भी और ध्यान देते हैं, जो स्टील रेलिंग होता है हमारा स्टेडियम में, वो कोई सेल्फी ले लेते हैं, अच्छी बात है, लेकिन उसमें गिर जाएंगे या कुछ भी हो सके तो हम कार्डन कर लेते हैं उनको। खेल खत्म होने के थोड़े बिफोर में हम जाके खड़े हो जाते हैं।
We are also looking after the security of the players. So while the play is going on, somebody should not cause any mischief towards the players.
We had a lot of technology used. We mobilized manpower from different segments of Odisha Police, and we had some modern equipment and gadgets to help us in security arrangements.
The intelligence warnings of a terrorist attack had made their task very challenging. They tackled it with smart surveillance and constant monitoring of all activity at the control rooms.
Yeah, for the last 3 months or so, we have had several drives against drug peddlers, drives against illegal arms. We had good success in those 2 areas, and also every night we had some kind of a blocking, we call it NACA, so that and also the motor vehicle challan enforcement. So this also the anti-socials following up their movement, as well as some preventive sections we are using. So these combinedly gave some kind of a, I would say, enforcement climate in the entire city, so that our focus is on this particular venue and the World Cup.
The specialized force of Odisha Police named Odisha Swift Action Force. Our team, it has been constructed to take care so that any of the untoward incidents like riot-like situation, it won't occur.
Every day in Odisha, these officers are performing vital services that help make their communities safer Another tough challenge was the security management of the Pakistan team.
We had arrangements at railway stations, bus stands, busy market areas, and all other shady places. We had random checking of various hotels, especially low-budget hotels, to see that any suspicious character, if traceable anywhere, or any suspected objects are there somewhere. So we were quite alert about that. Especially they were targeting Pakistan team. But we kept sharp vigil, not only on those organizations, but generally a sharp vigil in Bhubaneswar and all the places where such kind of elements can come up and plan something unpleasant.
The security management of the Pakistan team was a humongous exercise. The Odisha police managed it with aplomb, drawing praises from the entire team.
सिक्योरिटी बहुत ज़्यादा है पाकिस्तान टीम के लिए, लेकिन जहाँ भी गए हैं बहुत प्यार मिला है, बहुत खूबसूरत शहर है.
सिक्योरिटी माशाल्लाह बड़ा अच्छा प्रोटोकॉल देती है हमें. सारे अपने दोस्त भी बने हैं, काफ़ी ऐसे कोलीग्स भी अच्छे हैं, बताते हैं, रास्ता भी गाइड करते हैं, साथ भी जाते हैं, काफ़ी हेल्प करते हैं.
The Odisha government, at the forefront in rehabilitating Naxals, continued that process by inviting surrendered Naxals to witness the India versus Netherlands quarter-final with Chief Minister of Odisha. It was an amazing gesture from the administration, who took great care in facilitating the journey of 32 rehabilitated persons from Malkangiri. It was quite a sight to see the comforting presence of Malkangiri Superintendent of Police, Mr. Jagmohan Meena, accompanying them to Bhubaneswar and guiding them throughout the trip. The Bhubaneswar Police's traffic management was another highlight.
Traffic and parking arrangement in city was another major challenge for police. So finally, we had a lot of technology used. We mobilized manpower from different segments of Odisha Police, and we had some modern equipment and gadgets to help us in security arrangements.
Team's passage from the hotels to the stadium were a smooth affair, with no untoward incidents and bottlenecks.
The movements have been very slick. We haven't been sitting waiting in traffic. It's been very, very smooth.
We had provided 2 security personnel per team who will be accompanying them in the buses. And we also requested them, if they are going around the city for sightseeing, they can also ask for security, and that will be also provided.
एस्कॉर्ट पार्टी को पहले खबर मिलता है टीम कहाँ जाना है, स्टेडियम जाना है या मार्केट वगैरह जाना है या साइट सीइंग जाना है, तो उनका अप्रूवल आने के बाद एस्कॉर्ट पार्टी के इंचार्ज को बता देते हैं कहाँ जाना है, कौन सा रूट जाना है, कौन सा सिक्योरिटी प्रोटोकॉल फॉलो करना है और कहाँ हमसे कहाँ आपको सिक्योरिटी थ्रेट है, ये सब बता देते हैं.
The strategically positioned help desk created a bond between the uniformed personnel and visitors. In Bhubaneswar, the Odisha police added something else that became the talking point of the mega event: courteousness.
How to handle these foreign nationals, communication, soft skills. So we have to train our officers and men in those lines.
Suppose some foreign nationals come, then they are greeted with good afternoon, hello, or if they come again, then nice to see you. So these are the training that was given to the officers and the forces who will be dealing at the gates, foreign players or foreign spectators.
Every visitor to Bhubaneswar was greeted with warmth by the security personnel. Visiting teams and fans only had good things to say about Odisha Police.
They are working long hours with little sleep and very few days off. but there's always a smile there. They're always courteous. It's been a really good experience.
Everybody is pretty friendly and cooperative. We haven't interacted much with the police forces, but everywhere we go, they have a good eye on us, and I mean, we feel safe.
सब अपनी अपनी ड्यूटी कर रहे हैं, बहुत अच्छी तरह कर रहे हैं, पोलाइटली कर रहे हैं, एंड आपको मैसेज दे रहे हैं कि भाई ये अलाउड नहीं है और ये अलाउड है. सो हम बहुत खुश हैं एवरीथिंग से.
The two security men with the team take part of the team now. I think he's two very great person and he do a really great job. And I think he's perfect for be good in the competition, for have a good feeling on the pitch and out of the pitch, to be in security in the town, at the hotel, at the pitch.
The team hotels and stadium gates are usually high security zones. In Bhubaneswar, they became both high security and high friendly zones.
If the players and their official feel safe, they can give the maximum output on the pitch. And I think the environment which the Odisha police has created is I cannot explain. The people has to feel. In India, the people thinks the policeman, it means he will be the rude, he will be not polite, and this thing. But if you see that Odisha police, the way they have conducted themselves, the character, the determination and the discipline is amazing things. And credit goes to the Odisha government DG, their commissioner and everybody. Everybody, either is a Sipahi or the top official, everybody has involved. They are willing to serve the players.
जब भी हम उनको मिलते हैं, उनके हमेशा फेस पे ना स्माइल होती है. ड्यूटी भी करते हैं, बट साथ में एक फ्रेंडली जो फेस देते हैं ना, वो बहुत ज़्यादा इम्पोर्टेंट रहता है.
The men in uniform had become ambassadors of not just the state, but also the country by their conduct. The security personnel deserve a special salute from all of us for playing a crucial role in making the World Cup memorable. No praise is high enough.
It is not only a question of Odisha, it is a question of India. It is this message should go that India is a safe place.